All right, we are live. Welcome back, folks. Sorry for that little technical glitch. It's all internet related. Welcome to the Intrepid radio program. I'm your host, Scotty Roberts. Normally, you would be hearing this show over on the Odyssey Radio Network, and I get a little feedback. Um, you would be hearing the show over on the Odyssey Radio Network. That's at ODYSY1.com. Go on over and see all the goodness. It's Odyssey Radio, where presently and for the foreseeable near future, they are playing rebroadcasts of this show from over their collection of, boy, almost 500 archived shows. So you can go over and listen to that at several times throughout the day, as a matter of fact, on their schedule. Check it out. And those of you who are here now, you're joining me via the YouTube simulcast. And it's really the only broadcast tonight. So it's not really simul, it's the broadcast, the live stream. And that's on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Mr. Scotty Roberts. And I want to welcome everybody here. Elder Barry, good to see you. Teresa Dantone, good to see you too. Doug, Dougus Stackius, as Master Finn calls you. And hey, Matt Finn, Master Finn, how you doing? Taking us out, I see, in style. And Field Guy, good to see you. Glad it was nice of you to drop your stream to come on over here and join us tonight. I appreciate that. Susie Q, good to see you. And anybody else I've missed? Steph Cuervo Queen, good to see you. And who else we got in here so far? That's all that's showing their faces right now over in the chat room. So I want to welcome you here. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for giving me your time. And pardon the glitch, we are back up on the internet. I am not broadcasting tonight from my phone. I am broadcasting from the internet and via my computer or via my laptop. So thank you for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, hello, says Matt Finn. Elderberry says, Ea Ecta Kate, whatever that meant. I don't know what that means. Hey, Morgan Snow, good to see you here. Glad to have you here tonight. And glad everybody's filing in. It has been as you all know, and those of you who are watching this live stream, and many of you all, and I think most everybody knows already, this is the makeshift broadcast from the makeshift studio in my makeshift life right now. And so I am away from my studio, away from my home, and broadcasting here. We may have Sammy come and join us tonight. My esteemed son, my firstborn, will be joining us in a little bit today. And Scott Lowry, good to see you. Scotty, I'm glad I didn't screw up your show at 8. I forgot that until after I called. Yes, I'm glad you're here and you didn't make it here an hour early. And this daylight savings time thing today kind of screwed me all up. I knew it was there. You know, we knew it yesterday. But when I woke up early this morning, it's like, it's really dark. Why is it so dark? Oh, yeah, daylight savings time. Then throughout the day, we're usually wrapping it up around sunset. And now we're an hour from sunset. It's like, wow, what time is it? And so there you go. So it's good to be here. I'm glad you all didn't fall off the edge of the flat earth while daylight savings time was kicking in. Yeah. I knew it a couple of days ago. I kept hearing murmurings about daylight savings time coming. So this is good that we're all here. I'm glad you're here tonight. And, being away from my studio, we don't have our matchstick courage going on anymore. One of these days, we'll start something up like that. I do have, my Matthew McConaughey book, which we might get into a little bit tonight. But I got a couple of other things that I wanted to take a look at. First of all, there's this idea, you know how I have talked about, and many of us have talked about, and many people have said for years now it's going on, that we all have a masculine side and a feminine side. And generally, where I normally see that applied, I hear it always being applied to men. Men are always trying to be muy macho, and we're trying to be trying to win all the time and compete all the time and trying to take over the world, taking over the world. And so we try to say that Well, you hear all the time, maybe if women ran the world, it would be a better place. I don't know. I know an awful lot of women that could be just as harsh as men. But I think what they're talking about is that capacity in the feminine to be able to negotiate. Not that men can't negotiate, not that women can't be muy macho, but that sorry, I've got all kinds of somebody's messaging me. Barbie D, yes, I'm back live. She's messaging me on Facebook. I can't go over there and answer that right now. It just popped up. So, yep, we're here. So, if somebody wants to message Barbie D, let her know we're back live and where the stream is. That would be fantastic. I can't even share the stream right now. So, if somebody wants to go on and post the stream link over on my Facebook, that would be awesome. Awesome, as Jack Black says. Simon and I were just listening to Jack Black, and I'm going to get back into the male female thing here in a second, but we were playing Tribute. Any of you hear Tenacious D? Hey, Steve Clark. Remember Tenacious D and the songs that they would do? I loved all their stuff. And anecdotally, John Ward, we were floating up the Nile on our dahabeah in Egypt, and we're blaring Black Jack, or Jack Black, and Tenacious D, and we're singing all the lyrics, and we've got all the Egyptian dudes from the Ministry of Antiquity saying, "What is this that you are playing? I do not know this song," and we say, "This is American music," and so we were playing Tenacious D, and we were playing Tribute tonight. Me and my buddy Kyle, we were walking down a long and lonely road, and a demon appeared in the middle of the road and said, "Play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your souls." So me and my brother Kyle, we looked at each other and said, "Okay." And we played the best song, but we don't remember the words. We don't remember what song we played. But it said when they were done playing, the demon knew that he'd been beat, or knew that he was done, as Jack Black would say it. And he looked at us and said, "Be you angels?" And we said, "Nay, we are but men. Rock." So Sam and I were outside singing that for the Mexicans tonight. And so that was a lot of fun. I did not appear in the middle of the road, says Steph. That's Steph because you have lots of female qualities. This was a guy demon. You're a girl, so you can't be a guy demon. That you don't ever hear anybody saying, "Well, there's a woman and that woman must show her masculine qualities. That's her masculine side speaking." No, we always hear it applied to men the other way around. It's like men, there's something deficient about us unless we display our feminine side. And I happen to believe that I've always put this forward and I've said, I believe that there is not a true feminine side to men, but that the tenderness or the gentleness or the negotiating side, the loving, nurturing side of men is actually true masculinity. True masculinity is not who's muy macho. True masculinity is that ability to be masculine while still holding on to the tender and doing the tender. Does that mean I'm exhibiting my feminine side? Or does that mean that masculinity is actually made up of all of those components? Same with women. Masculine and feminine qualities in men and women, that's all part of that whole psychobabbly culture that wants to, again, blend the sexes. We're not unique. We're different from each other. Science has to admit that there are physiological differences between male and female. But now, with all the gender meandering, you heard of gerrymandering? This is gendermandering that's going on these days. I coined that word, by the way. Love and nurture. Yes, we are made to be conquering heroes. We are made to be the white knights for the women in our lives. And we sometimes exhibit that a little too much. We try to be the white knights when sometimes all they need us to do is listen. Is that exhibiting our feminine side? Or is that us exhibiting the true masculine side of who we are? Scotty put the modem closer to the wall. It's still, are you not? Am I phasing in and out here, guys? Because I can't tell on this end.